This year, we decided that the middle school and the elementary school were going to be combined together to raise funds for Honor Flight Cleveland. So we started this year with an assembly that we brought in some veterans who've been on an honor flight, and Terry Lewis, who was our custodian here, who was a guardian on an honor flight, and they shared their stories, and that really got the kids excited this year. And so we did our penny war, and we filled 2 Lowe's bucket, 5-gallon buckets with coins and dollar bills. It took us a month. The teachers, after school, we had penny parties, penny rolling parties. The kids wanted to come. We said no. That it took us that long to roll all the coins because nobody would just accept the coins. And a shout out to Achieve Credit Union, because they were the only one that would accept that amount of rolled coins from us. And it took them 45 minutes to count it all and give us our check the day that we took it over to them. But it started for us back when we were Windsor Elementary School, and Denise Hess was a really big proponent of veterans and Veterans Day. And after she died, we kind of took over the torch and carried it on, and we did a lot of different fundraising activities. And then one day I met somebody who had been on an honor flight, and I asked a lot of information, and it kind of stuck with me. And so that following year, we did our first honor flight fundraiser, Penny War, and it's continued for probably the last 6 or 7 years. This year we raised $1,300. It was amazing. We probably are closing in on 7,000, if not a little bit over. I'd have to go back in the annuals to look to see those first couple of years, but I know the year that we closed Windsor, it was over 2,000 that year, because we used all of the funds that had been given by Denise's family to fund that year also. So we know we're close, if not over 7,000. I think for our students at the elementary level especially, collecting the funds for Honor Flight Cleveland gave them a sense of purpose that we have to teach about Veterans Day. And so a lot of them, they don't know a veteran, or they don't know a lot about Veterans Day. And so when we started sharing stories about veterans and those who served in wars, the kids started talking about it at home. Hey, and the mom, oh, hey, your uncle was a veteran. Did we not share that with you? And it really kind of caught on with the kids that this was something that was really important to them, that they wanted to be a part of. And every year it's just grown. And our 3rd and 4th graders this year were just like our biggest cheerleaders, because they had been through it since kindergarten, and they were like, we're going to beat middle school. We're going to make sure that we do this. So you know, for the elementary kids, it's a kind of a big deal. The middle school kids are like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll bring in some pennies. But I think as the years go on, they're going to kind of get on that bandwagon again too, especially with those 3rd and 4th graders we have getting ready to go to middle school. They're going to be leading the charge.
So we're here today mainly because the generosity of the school over the past few years, they've been unbelievably supportive of Honor Flight Cleveland. Over the past few years, they've donated thousands of dollars, and this year, no different. We raised $1,300 to help us, Honor Flight Cleveland, take deserving veterans from the Cleveland area, to include Lorain County, all the way to Washington, D.C. and back, so they can see their memorials. The donation today of $1,300 will pay for almost 3 veterans to go from Cleveland to D.C. and back, and that includes their airfare, their food, the bus, a shirt, a bunch of other different things that they get along with the flight. So, and the neat thing is, I believe Elyria schools are about $7,000 total donations. Once they hit another $3,000, so 10 total, Honor Flight will actually get a banner that we hang up, and all the veterans that go on the flight that day will sign it, and then we'll bring it back to Elyria Northwood, and you guys can hang it up in your hallway to show your support of Honor Flight. my day job is that of Executive Director of Lorain County Veteran Service Commission. The Lorain County Veteran Service Commission, we have three main tasks. They are provide financial assistance for veterans, and last year we provided, in the county, we provided over $1,400,000 worth of financial assistance for veterans. That's everything from food to mortgage to rent to car payments to a lot of different things. Of course, the veterans have to qualify for that, not only on their service, but also on their financial need, right? The second way we assist veterans is we file claims. Just the other day, I found out that we helped a Lorain County veteran. We went through his claims file and we found where the VA made a mistake, and he just got a retro payment of over $100,000. That stays in the county. Finally, our third major thing would be we transport Lorain County veterans to and from their VA appointments. So if you're a veteran and you have to go to Wade Park facility and you need a ride, or want a ride in that case, we will actually take you to and from your VA medical appointments. We do other things. Those are our three main areas we work in, but we also, this past Veterans Day, did Revs 22, which is a race to end veteran suicide. We worked with Tony Gallo at the Lorain County Chamber of Commerce, and working with them, we raised over $20,000 to help veteran nonprofits that stay here in Lorain County. We also do we team up with the Crushers in June 28th is our veteran baseball game night. And of course, this year we're starting a golf outing as well. And we use these events to not only get the word out about ourselves, but also find new and unique ways to honor veterans. Finally, we established something to set up something called the Lorain County Honor Fund. Last year, the Lorain County Honor Fund distributed to veteran memorials and posts around the county $300,000 to help preserve the history of veterans here in the county. Finally, this year, I'm working on with a group of people to bring something called the Gold Star Family Memorial and Monument to Lorain County. And we're thinking the dedication of that is going to be on September 29th, which is Gold Star Family Day. And it's going to be behind the courthouse in Elyria.